Hello student, at last lecture we have seen external style sheet practically how it is prepared and to be applied on any of HTML document, HTML file. It's the third part of style sheet or third type of style sheet we are going to see now, that is nothing but inline style sheet. So see here again, same file we are using. Previously we have used such file as a something.html having something content about style sheets and their types. So simple HTML document is there named as a style sheets.html. Its output will be displayed like this. Within browsers window it will be displayed. See here, we have used here within a body section. Directly we should apply something tag and their effects are displayed in browsers window. See here, so it is possible to apply or design a style sheet with its effect within a same section of HTML file, and that is called as a inline style sheet. It means that if you have used here few more tags h2, p, body or any other physical style tags also like bold, italic, underline, etc. So we are going to see a third type of style sheet called as a inline style sheet, which is most simple and convenient also for preparing. In a body section a user can apply any of tag like we have applied here h2, paragraph. Here is the body section as a tag as well as a section. Same way you can apply any of tag, and within such a tag you should place a word called as style, which defines actual type of style sheet or a style. Basically we are going to observe an inline style sheet. See here, I am going to apply here or designing here a inline style sheet. So it requires a word as an attribute, nothing but style. Style equal to properties colon and respective values will be there. So first property I would like to apply here as a typical property, font hyphen family colon its value. Okay, so a font hyphen family property holds a value as a any of font name, any of font name. You can get check font names within format menu by using a font menu option. See here, a list of fonts is displayed. You can get select from here and will be applicable. Some of these are applicable, some of these are not, but we can get check it out which to be applied, which to be applicable or not, to be checked out like this. Okay, so multiple fonts are here. Suppose we are going to use Cooper named a font. See here, whether it is applicable or not will be checked out. It is applicable. What we have given, see here, h2 as a tag basically we have applied. Then after this h2 tag will be converted as a selector for an inline style sheet. Then how it is converted as a selector? By using such a style keyword, nothing but attribute equal to a property, that is something property we have given font hyphen family colon font name is given as a Cooper. So such a text, whatever text we have enclosed within h2 and slash h2 that is nothing but style sheets in HTML5, which is enclosed within h2 and its end tag, will be displayed in a Cooper font as we have seen at here, like this. Okay. Next effect to be applied by giving a semicolon as a separator between this property and next property also. Color colon, something color to be given for such a text. So I am going to apply a green color for such a text. Save this again at here, get refresh at here. Color green is applied. You can get changed, no doubt. Color pink I have chosen. See here, pink is applicable. Any of color you can apply here. You can also set background color also. So here such a property to be given, background hyphen color colon green I have given. Save this at here, get refresh at here. A background color green is applicable, and style sheets in HTML5 dot 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 we have given as a text as a particular content in a pink color. It is possible. So in comparison with internal style sheet and external style sheet, inline style sheet becomes more convenient. At the same location you are going to design and apply it. We have designed it at here within such a start tag of h2. It is applicable at same location and will be properly ended at same line. How interesting, how convenient it is. See here. One can apply other properties also. Suppose I want to apply here text hyphen align, text hyphen align. You can place this text either on right or at left or at center also. Save this. I have given here, see here what I have given, text hyphen align right, text hyphen align right. Save here, it will be displayed like this. At right side it is placed. By mistake a background color is removed from here. We will apply again background hyphen color as a green, background hyphen color as a green, text align as a right. It will be displayed. See here. So when you maximize this browser's window, you will get observed, you will get experienced that this text is displayed at right hand side in browser's window. See here how interesting it is. Also you can apply letter spacing, letter hyphen spacing colon 15 pixels from each other. So each character from here in this word style sheets in HTML5 dot 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 will be located, will be placed by leaving a space of 15 pixels in each other, like this. Next attribute, next property will be applicable by using same or different selector. Those are in HTML, sorry, heading level 2 we have applied. Next tag we have used here P, that is paragraph. one can apply for this also. Suppose style equal to background color hyphen pink I have given. So we will check out it first whether it is applicable or not. There are 3 types of style sheets from here. This gets started as a paragraph as a new. Yes, it is applicable. A background color as a pink is applicable. Okay. Next property, font hyphen size colon 25. So such a text in a size of 25 pixels will be applicable. In a size of 25 will be applicable. See here, it is applicable. So inline style sheet is a more convenient in comparison with internal or embedded style sheet, external style sheet, where we are applying and designing effect at same line. As per its name, it is inline style sheet, nothing else. Suppose I want to apply a new tag at here B. B stands for bold. So it will be used as again new selector. See here, we have applied here what? B tag, that is bold, on inline 1, type 1 inline style sheet. See here, it becomes bold. Okay. Now such a B tag will be again as a selector. One can apply as a selector by making as a selector style equal to property number 1. Whatever property you want to apply, you can apply. See here, most commonly again we can use color, that is nothing but color of text. White I have chosen. Style color equal to white, that is applicable. Okay, are you getting? Text hyphen decoration with the possible values as overline, line through, as well as underline. See one by one what happens as we are applying such values. I have given what? Overline. So line to be drawn on surface, on head of such text, on head of such text, that is on top of such text, isn't it? Is it applied? Yes. One can change it for underline also. Underline, text decoration, underline. Such a line to be applied at bottom. See here, now such a line to be placed at bottom of such text. It is possible. One can apply such a line on surface of such text by using a value as line through. Line through. Save again here, get refresh at here, that is applicable. See here how interesting it is. So it gives more convenience to user for making effect at same line and will be checked out. One more property I am going to apply here now, that is nothing but letter spacing. Letter hyphen spacing with number of pixels we have given 10. Save again this at here, get refresh at here. Yes, every character is placed, is located by leaving a space of 10 pixels, 1 and bracket, right parenthesis, right round bracket, 10 pixels, INLINE, that is all those alphabets are placed or moved by leaving a space of 10 pixels with each other, like this. So it's more interesting. You can also apply here background color for such text, it is possible. Background hyphen color, I have given a value as a blue. See here, basically this line comes inside of such a p tag, that is paragraph, which holds a background color as a pink, but such a text again we have applied with tag B, where its style is defined with a background color as a blue, it is applicable likewise. So it's most interesting applying such values in inline style sheet, because such a style is prepared on the same line, their effects to be prepared and to be applied at here. We have used 2-3 tags as a inline style, as an inline selector with their possible effects in this lecture. So it's the most convenient also and will be applicable while whatever effects you are going to apply in a proper manner, it will be displayed in a browser's window. Again I am going to change a alignment of heading level 2 for such a text called as a style sheets in HTML5. See here, save this at here. Now it's at right hand side, it will be placed at center now. Yes, it was basically at left, then we have changed to right, now at center. So these are the effects. Selectors, properties and values remains same in internal or embedded style sheet, as well as in external style sheet, as well as in a inline style sheet. Only a theme of designing such style sheet is somewhat different for every style sheet. So I think all of you will have a practice, you will get practice and get differences also, then only we will get understand very clearly. It is sufficient for this lecture for making a inline style sheet. Thank you.